tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that could make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep chasing. I got all this potential that's deep inside of me, but they hate when you're successful cause they try to be. They sit there being judgmental because you're trying things, and they just want you to settle and do the right thing. So get a good job, don't slack off. Wake up every morning, make a good impression on your boss. Don't do anything that I wouldn't do, and when you're making money, make sure you don't spend it too soon. Fuck that, I'll do what I wanna do. I got a different path from everyone, and that includes you. Who are you to tell me how to live life? In these times it feels like nobody's right, yeah. So I'ma figure out what else we succeed, and then invest all of my time into that and proceed. I need whatever the hell could make me happy, and I don't think you have a clue what could that be. They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that could make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep chasing. They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that can make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep chasing. I think this life could be special if I get rid of the devils. They think that I am a rebel, I think they want me to settle. There's nobody on my level. They think that work is too stressful, I think that work is essential. The grind is all in your mental.
Oh, hello. Hi. Hold on. Okay. Little stuff. Anyway. Hello. Hi. Welcome to the vlog. Welcome if you're new. Welcome to my channel. All the things. It is the first week of June. It is the second day of June. We are officially in my birthday month. And this is going to be short because I am at the light. But I wanted to come on before it got too much later because it's almost 7 o'clock. And yes, I'm still out. Glorious, isn't it? Although physically, not so much. My knees, I can't even express how much they hurt. They hurt so bad. But mentally, I'm loving being out here. Am I going to get any work done tonight? I hope so. But the pain that I'm feeling, it's not likely. But we're going to try. Pretty decent weekend. And we'll talk more about that later. Because the light is going to return green. I'll be back. Bye.
I think this life could be special if I get rid of the devils. They think that I am a rebel, I think they want me to settle. There's nobody on my level. They think that work is too stressful, I think that work is essential. The grind is all in your mental, and I don't think you understand what I'll go through just to be in control of my life soon. All the negativity, man, I'm immune. I don't really need a mask with all I've been through. I've been making changes for the ages.
So I was a fool. Sorry, it's too tight. I was a fool to think that. Hold on 1 second. I don't know why I'm like really orange. Anyway, so I was a fool to think that on a normal day when I go out, it's a struggle for me to actually do any work or anything when I get back. But this is not a normal day. I was out for quite a while. I was out for nearly 5 hours, which it may not sound like a lot. But given all the physical issues that I have, I try not to stay out for a long time because I know that it's really taxing on my body. And by the end of the day, well, let's just say it took me a really long time to walk from the car to the building today when I parked. Really long time. I'm shocked that I did not fall and lose my balance at some point because that's how bad my legs and my knees hurt. And I took medicine before I left. Well, earlier this morning, so maybe it wore off at some point while I was out. But my knees were killing me. My back was aching, and my just everything really hurt. Like my calves hurt, and I had my knee braces on pretty good today. Well, I really need 2 knee braces, but that's besides the point. because the one knee was sort of okay, but the other one was competing for the pain, the most pain. Um, So, needless to say, I opened my document. I intended to edit a chapter of When Love Calls. Y'all saw, I put it on the screen. I opened the document. I was going to edit a chapter. I was like, I could at least do this, right? It's nope. I read the first 2 or 3 sentences 4 times, and it was like my brain could not mentally connect to what. I don't know if it's I don't know if it's the right way to say couldn't mentally connect to what I wrote. It was just tapped out. My brain was just tapped out. It was just like, let me read it again. And then I also started dozing off. Yeah. I think I might read. And yeah. We'll try to get as much done tomorrow as I can, because Wednesday I have to go to court. Because remember those citations I got a boot for, and remember how she got one of them removed, which is how it was not as expensive as it initially was. She got it removed so that I could fight the citation in court. So that court date is on the 4th, which is Wednesday. So that's where I have to go on Wednesday. So normally I don't like to go anywhere on the days that I stream, but it is what it is, and I have to go. Because I really don't want to have to deal with that whole situation again. Oh my gosh, I'm so tired. Well, I'm not saying goodbye. I'm probably still going to try to do something other than read. I do really need to read. But we'll see what I can get done. I think I detailed that my weekend was fine. I did my social media scheduling. I finished setting up the store. I got everything set. I think I'm gonna order some samples this week or next week. I'm not sure. And I'm gonna try to get some ads this week or next week. I'm not sure. But I like the site. I've had a couple of issues which I've already gotten great response from their customer service. So already I'm impressed. Which they resolved very quickly. Less than 12 hours. They give you 12 hours before they contact you and resolve the issue. But it didn't take that long. And yeah. So now the task is just to promote my store and not be such a wimp about promoting myself. But I'm gonna go chill a little longer, and I'll be back. Bye. Okay. Ugh, why is it so orange? Anyway, also, see my new cup? I got a new cup, and it's okay. I don't think I'm gonna do 64 ounces of water during my challenge, because if I did, I'd be in the bathroom all day long. I already go to the bathroom enough as it is, but I mean, maybe, who knows? But this is a 32 ounce, so that means if I did decide to do 64 ounces, I just need to drink 2 of these a day. Right now, I'm just trying to drink 1.5. But I'm gonna go. I need to go to bed. I'm sleepy. I'm gonna try to read a little bit, and then I'll let these clips sync up. I have to do something, and then I'm going. You see my eyes? They're a little tired. I don't know if you can see my eyes because I look orange. I don't know what's happening, but I'm gonna try to get as much done tomorrow as I can. Since Wednesday, I will have to go out. Good night. Bye. myself a little presentable hair-wise for you. I'm coming on a little earlier today. It's only 2 o'clock. We're not going to talk about how late I woke up, though. At about 12:30. Almost, 12:45-ish. My body apparently needed the extra recovery time. I'm still moving a little slow physically, but I really need to get some writing done after not writing anything all last week, or mostly all of last week. So I'm gonna get my coffee set up over there on the edge of the bed, because this chair is already killing me in right now since my body is still recovering from yesterday's outing. I do not need to be in this chair. So yeah, I'm watching Stig and Balin stream, and I have my Netflix documentary on in the background. So we're gonna go get coffee. Well, I'm gonna go get coffee, and then I'll be back. And you can watch me write. Okay, bye. Okay, hi. It's been a weird day. Hold on. Ooh, why is I look less orange like this, but I don't like my chins, plural, being out there like that, just on display. I did write. You saw that I wrote. Was it the output I was hoping for? No. I only got 1,280 words for the whole entire day. Most of it was in Kizzy Brown outline. And there's that one sprint that I did in Nathan and Brennan. I just, honestly, to be for real, I'm in so much pain from yesterday. I've been in so much pain all day. I don't know if that's the reason I only got 1,280 words, which is terrible compared to in my head what I thought I was going to be able to do. But all day I could just focus on the pain, and between having the heating pad and ice packs, and I got the spray biofreeze, and it's still so much pain. Y'all, please remind me to not overdo it and stay out that long again, because I'm not a spring chicken anymore, and this is not pre-accident me. I cannot hang out all day. My body does not like it. And it wasn't even all day, which is why I really didn't think it would be that big of a deal. But I was out from 2-something till about 7-something, which doesn't sound like a lot. It's only 5 hours, but I'm usually not out that long. My max is usually about 3 hours, and I didn't think an extra 2 hours would be that harmful. I thought today I was going to feel better, and I do feel better than I did last night, that's for sure. But oh my God, it's been a struggle to walk all day, just from room to room. And then I cooked salmon, which that was a whole other kind of struggle, because yeah, the standing and stuff. I know I probably shouldn't, but I'm getting, after I go to the court tomorrow to fight this ticket and hopefully win, cross fingers, I'm getting takeout. Should I? Probably not. Particularly since it might interfere with my birthday plans that I had. Even technically, my birthday is next Tuesday, but I am going to use my points because they expire soon. So if I don't use them, they'll just be gone. So I am going to use those points this time, and I am going to get a room. I would love to do one for 2 nights, but I can't afford 2 nights because I only have enough points for 1 night. And even though the place where I'm thinking about going at, I'm trying to decide between 2 hotels. I want it to be close, but not too close, because I just want it to be one that I haven't lived in. So lived in, but it's not terribly expensive for the 1 night, but I just think it would be probably irresponsible. The only reason I'm going for the 1 night is because I have points, so technically I'm not paying for it. I mean, I have paid for it in the past, I suppose, with previous hotel stays, and I don't want the points to go to waste. So I might as well use them for my birthday. And I'll probably, in lieu of going to my Vietnamese place to get something to eat, which also sounds a little irresponsible, I'll probably just get something to take to the hotel room with me. Because I'm going to treat this, as a little bit of a mini solo writing retreat. I say mini because it's only 1 night, and I don't feel like, I guess if I plan effectively, I could have a good word count for 1 night. I don't know. It would be lovely if I could swing 2. I wonder if I can somehow earn some points. Anyway, this is taking too long for this clip, but my body hurts, so I'm gonna get takeout tomorrow, and I'm gonna try not to feel bad about it. It's gonna be for tomorrow and Thursday, because I need more recovery time. So obviously I'm not gonna go anywhere on Thursday, and yeah, that's it. I'm gonna go. I'll update later. Bye. This clip is too long. How did I talk this long? Okay, bye. There's no flattering way to do this clip, is there? No. My chins will show regardless. I'm gonna say goodnight here. As you saw, I have a knee brace on my left leg, which is not the leg my left knee, which is not the knee I usually wear the knee brace on, but it is the one that is currently fighting to be the most in pain. I have an ice pack on right now. I did put some BioFreeze on earlier, which helped for a time. It feels better than it did hours ago, but it still hurts. And walking to the bathroom, I felt like I might collapse. That's how bad the knee hurt, hence the ice pack. Yeah, I'm tired. I had my notepad out earlier. I think I filmed it in one of the clips earlier, because I thought of some, even if you're not like physically typing and writing, sometimes your brain always is going to the story. So one could say I brainstormed a little, because remember, maybe not last vlog, but the vlog before this, the last, I said I wasn't quite sure who the killer was going to be yet. I know who the killer is now. total surprise to me, by the way. But because they just kind of cropped up out of nowhere as I was going through this possible suspects today and the scenario, and I was like, well, wait, that's too obvious, and that one's just really obvious. I need someone to be the killer who has a reason and a motive to kill her, but it's not quite as obvious. I think I have who it is. Just have to figure out how he set up Mackenzie's father and why. I mean, well, the why is easy. Obviously, he wanted to get away with it and have someone else be blamed for it. It would make sense since Mackenzie's father is the last one that she was trying to con before she decided she wanted to go straight and not be in the con game anymore because she developed real feelings for Mackenzie's father. I don't know. I know who the killer is. I'm pretty sure. I mean, obviously, there's the motive. I can't say that without giving too much away. I will say, when you know who he's connected to, the motive makes even more sense. But anyway, I've already talked too much. And I have to get up earlier than usual tomorrow because I need to be out of here, preferably by 12-ish, because I'm supposed to be there by 1:15 and I want to give myself a little time. It's just there could be traffic. Going to a courthouse for one is already... Anyway, I'm out of words. I'm out of energy and mental fortitude. So this is where I say goodnight. Bye.
In my veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off, singing straight, never stopped, never changed. All the squad here to play, and I've got something to say, yeah. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no, I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say, oh, oh, la, 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 la. And I'm up again. I got tired eyes.
Okay. Just wanted to come on and say hi, and that I am very despondent and distressed because my carryout, the one I've been going to for years, the one that practically knows my order when I call, they closed. And I'm very distraught and despondent, and I had my whole day mapped out, that planned. Yes, I went to a new place. I don't know if they're any good. I've never had them before. But good news. Went to my court case and the officer didn't show up. So when the officer doesn't show and you plead not guilty, your case is basically dismissed. So I don't even have to deal with paying that citation, which is great. I don't have to explain the circumstances to which why I couldn't renew my registration when I was supposed to and all of that. The officer didn't show up. Yay for me. Hallelujah. That made me very happy. But okay, I'll be back. Bye.
Only friend, no light, just the sun coming up on the horizon. I lose track of time, yeah, I move fast and climb a new class divine, yeah, true passion shines. And I'm through passing time, I choose stacking dimes. You snooze half the time while I move passing by. I work hard each and every day.
We're not going to talk about how I thought I was recording that whole time. All I, oh gosh, can I repeat what I said? Yeah. I'm back now. I'm gonna take the food in. I'm gonna use the bathroom because I really have to pee. I'm gonna drink my coffee that I probably shouldn't have gotten, but I feel like I deserve because my carryout being closed left me really, really distraught. And yeah, I'm hoping I like this new place because I stopped going to the ones near me for a reason. For years I've been going to Hoonannies. They knew my order. I'm very distraught, so I needed the coffee. And I'm gonna go in because if you had noticed, I've started to do the bathroom wiggle now, and I think I've successfully repeated everything that I said before I realized I wasn't recording it. Okay, I'll be back. Bye. This is the look of someone who is exhausted and trying to hold on and hold it together. On stream right now with the lovely and wonderful Morgan. I'm tired. I came so close to canceling. Morgan even said, you could cancel. But I only had 6 minutes left till showtime, and I'm sure people would have understood, but I like to be consistent. I really like to be consistent, and I'm failing at all of the things I wanted to get done this week so far. Well, not all, most of the things I wanted to get done this week so far. I forgot what taking a week away from writing, or any time away from writing that's not the normal weekends off, I forgot what that does to my ability to get lots of words like I want, or even the brain power to edit anything, because I haven't edited a single chapter this week, and I have only written 1,280 words, and I'm very disappointed with myself, and I'm trying not to be, but 1,280 words, 0 chapters edited, that's not great when it's about to be Thursday. And I'd like to say that I'm going to be able to get something done tonight, but my internet is wonky, so trying to edit or even type anything while stream is running, StreamYard doesn't seem to like that. And you know, I don't want to test those bounds. I'm working on the pen name outline, or at least I'm trying to. Again, brain power is sketchy right now. I could read, but that does not get books written or outlined or edited. So reading is fun, and reading is necessary. But I have work that I need to try and push through and do. And I really hate the fact that it helps me mentally because of where I'm at, and I don't like being here. It helps me mentally to leave, to go for a drive, to get out of here and not have to deal with her negative toxic energy or things that she might say just off the wall, off the fly comments that she might say to me, and balance that with the fact that I really shouldn't be out for long periods of time, because physically that doesn't work well for me. As example, from by Monday and today, because I don't get much done creatively when I'm physically in so much pain, which is what going out does. But it helps me mentally stay sane. So how do you balance those two things? I don't know. I didn't say anything to you. I'm talking to the people who watch my vlogs, whoever they may be. But yeah, it's just kind of a struggle because I like going out. I like my drives. They help, especially if I'm like stuck in a story or something, or need to figure out something in my story or writing related. But it really does take a toll on my body, which doesn't help me actually do the things that I need to do. That said, I should get back to some manner of work. I'm trying. I'm really trying. Okay, I'll be back. Bye. Okay, stream was what it was. It was good. It's always great to get to hang out with Morgan, and I struggled during that stream trying to keep my brain focused. But and then afterwards I had dinner. So the new carryout place, the food was not bad. It was good. I would go there again. I don't know if I could make that my official new place because my heart was broken today and I don't want to get attached. But it was good. It tasted really good. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm watching my streamers, and I'm going to try to Twitch keeps freezing. I don't know why. But anyway, I don't know what I want to try to do. I'm going to try to do something mildly productive. Possibly. Am I going to succeed? I don't really know. I guess I'll figure that out in a second. I want to work on this outline, the pen name outline. But then I also want to work on Mackenzie Brown outline. I don't really know what I'm doing. Struggling. That's what I'm doing. Anyway, I have taken my medicine and it's starting to kick in. So I'm starting to feel a little less pain. But still pain nonetheless. Anyway, I will be back to close up the vlog. As you can see, I'm in my pajamas now, so nice and comfortable. Or maybe I'll go back to reading. I did get some good reading in during the stream, so maybe I'll do that. I don't know what I'm doing. Can't you tell? I'll be back. Bye. Say goodnight here. Hopefully you can hear me over the fan. It's very hot. I'm starting to not feel well because it's very hot. It should not be 70 degrees at this time of night, but it is. So I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully I'll get a lot done. I say hopefully. We'll see. Good night. Bye. It's 4:55. I am getting ready to enter my third sprint. I think I've gotten 1,200 words so far. Yeah, no, I don't math well, but 5 something, 40 something on the first sprint, and then I just got 7, I think 40 something in the second sprint. So I think that's a little over 1,200 words. I'll calculate it later. But so, and I'm working on the outline, and I just realized that I positioned you in front of the fan, which means you may not be able to hear a single thing I'm saying. But if that is the case, I'll just have to re-record the clip. Hopefully you can hear me. Okay, we're gonna start that over again, just in case you didn't hear any of that, because I was recording and the fan is positioned right behind you, so you may not have heard anything I just said. So we'll start over again. I'm getting ready to do my third sprint, working on the Mackenzie Brown outline. I got a little lost there for a second, but I think I'm back on track, or I don't know, I might be rushing the scenes a little. I'll figure that out later. But I think I've gotten about 1,200 words so far. I think I did about 540-ish something in the first sprint, and 740-ish something in the sprint I just did, I think. So that's, my math is not great, but I think that's a little over 1,200. I'll calculate it later. I don't know if I mentioned this the other day, but when I was laying down and letting my body recover, I was brainstorming who the killer is, and I know who the killer is now, so now I just have to incorporate or bring the killer into focus for Mackenzie, or at least bring him or her to her attention so that she can like have him on her radar, or her on her radar. But I don't want her to know just yet that they are the killer. I just want her to be a little suspicious, because it's a little too early for her to know for fact who the killer is. Although they need to find stuff so that her father can get out on bail, because right now he is the suspected killer, and he just had a little bit of a prison dust up in jail that she doesn't know about yet. Derek knows, but she doesn't. Anyway, that's a whole nother point of tension in the novel. That'll ease up by the end of the story, but it's coming along. I want to switch over to edit a couple of chapters in a little bit, but hold on. Okay, on Nicole's Hazelnut Ramblings, her stream, and she just came back from the break. But yeah, I didn't. Did I get a late start? I didn't wake up when my alarm went off, so there's that. But my body does feel better than it did yesterday. Considering I went out yesterday and aggravated the pain more, it does feel better. But I'm gearing up for a laundry day tomorrow, so there's that. And I did look at my bank account, and a couple more bills came out, which is dwindling my account, and I'm really nervous about not having my little one night writing retreat that I really desperately need. Because I haven't actually, well, I mean, I have the points, but I want to still be able to actually enjoy myself while I'm there, so I'll need to get myself some dinner that I can then eat in the hotel room, and I would like a piece of cake for my birthday. I didn't have any cake for my birthday last year at all, mostly because I just couldn't afford any, and secondly because cake and ice cream has always been something I've done while watching a movie, which can't do here because I can't sneak cake into my room. That's just cake and ice cream. I can't sneak both of those into my room. So, since we're not allowed. But if I get my hotel room for the night, it won't be on my birthday, true, but I'll get to have some cake and some ice cream, which I'm looking forward to. But I'm kind of nervous about because I have a couple more bills that have not come out yet. And I just, anyway, that's going to be the update for now. I'm going to go back to writing because I'm actually doing work today and I'm happy about that. And I'd like to actually edit a chapter or two also. So let's go back to work. I've just eaten dinner, a very, very, very late dinner. I was productive. I was. Not as productive as I would have liked to have been still, but I was productive. I did 3 sprints where I worked on Mackenzie Brown outline. I do not have totals for you just yet. We'll get those. Unless you want to add it up in your head, because I can't add it up in mine. 576 words the first sprint, 764 the second sprint, and 655 the third sprint. Oh, that's not even 2,000 words. I should go back and work on the outline a little bit more. Maybe. But I edited 2 chapters of When Love Calls. I edited chapter 10 and 11. That felt good. But yeah, darn, when I say it like that, it sounds like I practically got nothing done. Why does that feel like so minimal? Anyway, I might work some more on the outline. But as you saw by my last clip, YouTube fed me my guilty pleasure, which is watching courtroom case dramas. And I absolutely love The People's Court, even though they took it off the air. Fools. But I love People's Court and I love Judge Judy. So anytime I can, catch them, it's a good time. And I don't know why it popped up on my YouTube feed, but it popped up on my YouTube feed. And I'm like, oh, I don't think I've seen this case before. So that's what I'm watching, which I can already see by the side timeline or side feed that I've been fed a couple more already that I don't believe I've seen. This could be a problem. Maybe I shouldn't have clicked on the first one. Anyway, but yeah, that is I did some reading while I ate dinner. Some More Broken Perfect Lies by Katie Mismer that I'm reading. I am 60% through that book. I think 60%. Because I'm reading the ebook. I have some more I want to try to get done. But I have been fairly productive today. So I will try not to beat myself up too much if I don't get anything else done. But I still might try, because I think I haven't totaled it up yet, but I think I'm close to 2K, and I feel like I should go for it, because I don't think I'm going to get much done tomorrow because I'm going to laundromat. We know how that goes. We know how the days when I go out is. Okay, that's my update for now. I'll be back later. Bye. I was about to give you the unflattering angle of me laying down, but I decided to just turn over. This isn't much better, but you know, it'll do. To say goodnight. I'm very hot. I did actually write. Okay, that's a stretch, but I did actually put 154 more words into my outline, which brought me to 2,149 words for the day. Don't quote me on that. I will probably put it somewhere in here, the actual word count, if I'm not correct. Which, yay, 2K. Then I started stressing about things that don't have anything to do with writing, but, well, actually, it kind of does. But, because I was thinking, I was sitting in the bathroom thinking, as one does in the bathroom, I always talk myself out of doing something for myself for my birthday. Well, not always, because I did treat myself to Vietnamese. But what I really wanted last year was to go to the hotel, which I talked myself out of doing. And now, my points are about to expire. So if I don't go, I'm going to lose these points, which seems like a ridiculous thing to have happen when I could just get the one night that I desperately, desperately need. But I looked at my account, which wasn't all that great to begin with, but and I remember the other bills that I have coming out of my account, plus the fact that I'm going to wash clothes tomorrow. I'm just stressed, and I'm just like, do I even have a right to go to the hotel for a night? And granted, I won't be spending money on the actual room because I'm using points. I still will need something to eat. Seems like pointless to go to a hotel just to starve for the night. That doesn't seem like that makes sense. And then I need to get something for this weekend. And then what does that leave me with to go to the hotel with? And I desperately need this night. I want to, but I can't get 2 nights. I don't have enough points for 2 nights. I desperately need this one night. One night where I can sleep in the bed by myself. I can eat dinner without having to be in the room with a toxic individual who basically stares at me while I eat most of the time. I can write uninterrupted because I can write while I eat, because I'm not allowed to bring the food in the room here. It's just, sorry, this vlog clip was not supposed to be this long. I'm just supposed to say goodnight. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.
Never really know what's going on. Look at me sometimes like all you want to do is run. Hear me out,
AC down so you can actually hear me. Hello. Hi. It's Friday. The 6th. Okay, I was trying to remember the actual, the date. It's Friday. I am, as you can see, out in the world and at the laundromat. I went to the store to get something for Sunday. I'm going to get pizza for tonight and tomorrow. Mostly because I cannot stand and cook anything after dealing with the laundry and being out, and I still don't think my body's recovered from Monday, let alone also Wednesday. So there's still some twinges of pain. It doesn't help that this knee brace, I think, is slipping. It's not on tight, but it didn't start slipping until I had already left the house, so can't adjust it when it's underneath my pants. Can't adjust it outside. So I mean, I do and don't have the money for the pizza. Spending the money for the pizza will not affect the other bills that I have coming out of my account. It could possibly affect what I wanted to for my birthday. Not necessarily on my birthday, because on my birthday I'm probably just going to go out and get a bunch of freebies. Free Starbucks, free scoop of ice cream at Baskin Robbins, that kind of thing. But I don't just want the night at the hotel. I desperately need, and plus my points are going to expire by the end of June if I don't use them. And there are enough points for one night. I need 2, but I only have enough points for 1. And I desperately need this. I feel like I'm going to have a meltdown if I don't just get some hours to myself and a night of sleep in a bed that's not shared with my child. I know that sounds horrible, doesn't it? But I mean, no, it doesn't sound horrible. We're not supposed to be sharing a bed. And I understand the circumstances. Obviously, there's no other option at the moment. She's trying to get back into school, but I warned her when she, I get why she took the semester off right after we were evicted. And why she needed the following semester off because we were still living in a hotel. I totally understand that. I did, however, and my daughter's she struggled in school to begin with, naturally, with everything at home being right. So the struggles, and she has a lot of anxiety around, not being prepared and not having the right clothes, and because we don't really have any clothes anymore. She has had a lot of anxiety and stuff around going back to school, being homeless, and knowing that she was homeless and whatever. And I got that and I understood that, but I did warn her because I know what taking a break from school does. And then you have to call a whole bunch of people to get things deferred so that you can go back to school. And it's a hassle trying to get back into school, which is what she is going through now. She wants to go back to school and she's having issues. And with the current administration, it's not going to be helpful. But all that to say, and understand the circumstances we're in, that's, but I need the night. I need the night to just be alone, truly alone, right to my heart's content, uninterrupted, able to eat while I'm writing, which is what I normally would do, because I can't do that here because I'm not allowed to do that. But and to also eat without someone staring at me while I'm eating. Someone with toxic negative energy who has made sure to almost almost daily, or at least very much almost weekly, maybe not every single day, but maybe every other day, has made sure to tell me either how worthless I am or how pitiful my life is. I just need a night away from that. I think y'all can understand that, right? I just need a night away. So, all that to say, I'm still going to get the pizza because I have no energy right now as I'm talking to you. I'm definitely not going to have any energy to cook. I got to go in there and fold these clothes. And I'm tired. I'm mentally exhausted. Mentally. Not just from this week and the physical nature of this week and the physical hell that this week has been on my body, which is my fault because I stayed out way too long on Monday, and that was my fault. I foolishly thought my body could handle that, but I'm just mentally exhausted right now from everything and trying everything, and nothing is working, and I don't know, but something's got to give. I feel like I'm reaching a breaking point, and I just want to scream. I just want to scream. And that is my car rant for this fine day. Who knows how much is going to make it into this vlog, because I've already seen how long my vlog is already. It's already at 57 minutes, and this clip is 9. So, something's getting cut. But anyway, hopefully not this. But I'm going to go in. I have roughly, I don't know how many minutes left. 13 minutes on the washing machine before I put the clothes in the dryer. And I'm gonna go. I'll see you later. Bye. Losing almost all my energy. It's getting hard to talk to you, and I'm the only one who speaks. It's all the things you never show. Oh, hello, hi. I really hope you can hear me. Hold on. I can't get up right now. Turn the fan off. So maybe I'll switch to over there. Hello. Okay. At least the fan isn't blowing directly into the speaker. I hope you can hear me. Anyway. This is the time where I say goodbye and leave you for the week. I am watching the clip from earlier today, actually, and trying to figure out how much I actually want to leave in here. How vulnerable do I really want to be? I mean, I feel like I might have been having a meltdown in the clip, apparently. A slight, teensy bit of a meltdown. Anyway, you know. We'll see how much stays in there. I've already clipped some of it. But, anyway. This week, physically was not great. Actually, no, all around. No, I'm not going to say all around it wasn't great. Because I did get back to writing. Just not as much as I would have liked it to be. I think y'all know I can't do math in my head. I got a little over 2,100 for one day, and I got 1,200 the other day. I think that's somewhere around, it's a little over 3K. I will flash the number. So I didn't even get 5K for the week, which I'm very disappointed in myself for. I only edited 2 chapters, which I'm also disappointed in myself about. But again, this was not a great physical week, and I did say I planned to get a lot of writing done, and I feel like I let myself down on that front. But again, I have a hard time finding the balance between, or I want the balance between being able to go out and do things and run errands and still come back in the house and knock out thousands of words. But that does not happen. Going out, it wipes me out in several ways. Physically, mentally, it drains my energy, and I'm just like, I really want to be that person who can go out and run all these errands and do things and then come back in the house and still write and do all the writerly things. And I used to be able to do that. I don't know. Balance between sanity and productivity, it seems to not have found me. And I say sanity because I feel like when I go out and I go for my drives, it helps me mentally so much because, I'm not here. And then when I'm here, I can get the work done, but the energy is so bad. I don't know. There is those days when there's the balance of going out to a coffee shop and taking my laptop. Problem is that laptop is heavy. But I may need to do that soon. Anyway, yeah, I've already rambled way too long on this clip. I see 5 minutes and counting. And that's gonna be it for this video. Next week is my birthday. I am, because someone emailed me in my author email and asked if I had a wish list for my birthday and if I would leave it, and I left it in the comment section of the last video because when I got the message, it was after I had already edited and exported my video. So, but I will leave one in the description box, my birthday wish list. And, I would not turn down any birthday love given to me on Ko-fi. That would be awesome. I would love that. But yeah, next week is my birthday. I'm still hoping that I can somehow do my night at the hotel. But it's not looking great. But I'm still hoping. I have not given up hope because I really need this night. But that's going to be it for this video. If you like what you see and you want to see more videos from me, make sure that you hit that like and subscribe button. I post videos on Mondays. I live stream on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And as per usual, if you would like to be supportive of me in any of my creative endeavors, such as my blog, my online magazine, my online store with writer merch, becoming a member on my Patreon, tipping me on my Ko-fi, buying my books on Amazon, or reading them in Kindle Unlimited, all of those links can be found in the description box below. And until next time, take care of yourselves and have a blessed day. Bye.
They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that could make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous.